Perhaps you've been preparing to move for a while now, saving up money, ensuring that you have a solid credit rating, and even driving through your dream community to see what might be available. Or maybe you've already moved and are in a new community. Let me introduce you to these. These are what's known as codified ordinances. I'm going to tell you what you need to know about these as a new or long-term resident, or before you move, rent, or buy your next home. If you're new here, my name is Jennifer Mitchell Early. I help individuals and teams achieve organizational and personal success by providing customized training, resources, tips, and tools to help you pursue purpose and accomplish your goals. If you're looking to grow and evolve personally and professionally, be sure to hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified every time I upload new content. Today, we're talking about the importance of understanding codified ordinances. So what are codified ordinances and why should they matter to you? Well, I'm glad that you asked. Codified ordinances are the written laws that govern the municipality in which you live or desire to live. They are also known as a legal code that has been authored or adopted by a municipality that is typically, though not exclusively, enforced by the municipality as the authority having jurisdiction. A municipal code is usually a type of statutory instrument or delegated legislation. Some of you may know that I'm a former elected official, having served in municipal office, city and village for more than 15 years. I spent a better part of my time in elected office educating my constituents and colleagues about the importance of understanding, enacting, and adhering to our municipal code. The municipal code includes the charter along with the codified ordinances. The charter is a written grant of authority or rights by which a body, such as a city, town, or village, is founded, and its rights and privileges defined. The charter signifies that the grantor formally recognizes the prerogative of the recipient to exercise the rights specified, otherwise known as home rule. In the United States, such charters are established either directly by a state legislature, by means of local legislation, or indirectly under a general municipal corporation law, usually after the proposed charter has passed a referendum vote of the affected population. A municipal charter is a legal document establishing a municipality, such as a city or town, thus allowing it home rule or the ability to set up its own system of self-government. The charter is in essence the constitution or governing document of the municipality. It permits the establishment of the structure and organization of municipal government, the procedures used by the municipality, and the manner in which its powers of local self-government are exercised, again, known as the rule of law. The charter is therefore the most important legal document of any city. Municipalities without charters in states where such exist are known as general law municipalities or cities. Codified ordinances, on the other hand, are the ordinances of the permanent and general nature of the municipality, organized into a logical and sequential code of ordinances. When I was first elected, I received a book of codified ordinances. With advances in technology, many municipalities have their codified ordinances hosted online. Codified ordinances provide clarity and consistency. Codified ordinances provide a clear and consistent set of rules that govern a community or organization. This can reduce confusion and ensure that everyone is on the same page. They provide legal compliance. Codified ordinances help ensure that a community or organization is in compliance with applicable laws and regulations. This can mitigate legal risks and avoid potential penalties. They provide accountability. Codified ordinances can help establish accountability for actions or behaviors that violate the rules. This can promote fairness and justice. They provide efficiency. Codified ordinances can help streamline decision making and reduce the time and resources needed to resolve issues. This can lead to more efficient and effective governance. And codified ordinances provide transparency. Codified ordinances can promote transparency by making the rules and regulations accessible to the public. This can foster trust and engagement in the community or organization. You might be thinking, okay, great. Now I know what codified ordinances are or the difference between the charter and the codified ordinances. Big whoop-de-doo. What does any of this have to do with me? Well, I can understand your indifference. What if I told you that the new fence that you're contemplating having installed this spring that will give you the privacy you've been craving while hiding your neighbor's unsightly backyard has to be approved by the Planning and Zoning Commission first? What if I told you that the Planning and Zoning Commission is likely to have a height requirement and anything above or below that requirement will require a variance or request made by you to deviate from the current zoning laws? What if I told you the same was true about that deck you've been wanting? That a deck would also have to be approved, including the design and materials. How about that new driveway you've been contemplating? Or garage? Or perhaps the in-ground swimming pool that you promised the kids? I can't tell you how many times that I've talked to a resident who complained about there being a stubborn raccoon or other animal in their shed and the fact that they were responsible for removing it. Funny fact, I myself was faced with a raccoon that was taking refuge in a fishing boat that I had stored in my backyard, which may not be permitted under the municipal code in other areas. And I had to find a company to come out and trap it. Not fun for anyone. Years ago, municipalities had animal wardens. Today, many do not. Everything from planning and zoning code to the administrative code, traffic code, general offenses code, business regulation code, to the streets, utilities, and public services code are found in the codified ordinances. So when a resident complained about the noise coming from work being done on a home or a nearby business at 7 o'clock in the morning, guess what? It's in the code. In our code, work can start on a commercial property, a commercially zoned district, at 7 a.m., but is unlawful before 9 a.m. on a residential property, residentially zoned districts. Have an issue with your muffler and need to get it repaired, or want to trick it out so that it sounds like a race car? Guess what? That might be in the code, probably under noise control. It may read something like this.
No person shall modify or change the exhaust muffler, intake muffler, or any other noise abatement device of a motor vehicle in a manner such that the noise measured in dBA emitted by the motor vehicle is increased above that emitted by the vehicle as originally manufactured. No person shall operate a motor vehicle containing an inoperative or defective muffler.
It would include the ordinance number as well as the date that the ordinance passed. Need to know when meetings are held, what day and time? Guess what? It's in the code. Having a question regarding public meetings and the sunshine laws? It's in the code. Want to know who's responsible for maintaining the sidewalk on the street, especially in snowy, inclement weather? Check the code. Want to know if you'll be allowed to keep your dog, pet, or any other type of animal? It's all in the code. As you can see, understanding the municipal code will help you to avoid breaking the law. Understanding municipal laws ensures that residents are aware of what they can and cannot do in their community, on their property, in their home. This knowledge helps residents avoid violating any legal provisions. It also allows you to participate in community activities. Municipal laws govern community activities such as zoning, land use, building codes, and others. Having knowledge about these laws allows residents to participate fully in community activities and provide input on issues that affect the community. It also helps you to protect your interests. Municipal laws cover a wide array of issues, including property rights, public safety, and environmental protection. By understanding these laws, residents can take appropriate action to protect their interests and those of their community. It also helps to ensure compliance with regulations. Municipal laws often require residents to comply with various regulations, such as obtaining permits for certain activities or maintaining their properties. Understanding these laws can help residents comply with the regulations and avoid penalties that can add up and are costly. And 5, it helps you to understand your rights. Municipal laws detail the rights and responsibilities of their residents in their community. Knowing these laws can help you understand your rights and hold government officials accountable for upholding them. Some years ago, I had a new asphalt driveway installed. Within a year and a half, my driveway was breaking up. Notice the gaping hole in it. When I went to complain, I found out that the municipality had zero zip standards or requirements concerning asphalt driveways, such as pre-pour inspections, or that the finished driveway shall not be higher than the basement window sills or the garage floor, and that the installation must direct water away from the house or the garage and towards a drain basin or a public street, or standards that stipulate that the base course should be applied on top of suitable material with appropriate grading and fill placed prior to setting forms, or that the finished surface shall be free of depressions which allow puddling of water. To add insult to injury, the municipality also did not require a construction bond, a type of surety bond that protects against disruptions or financial loss due to a contractor's failure to meet contract specifications, leaving me absolutely no recourse. Needless to say, that was a very expensive lesson learned to always read, understand, and question the code if necessary. You can bet that I knew exactly what was required the second time I had an asphalt driveway installed. Knowing your municipal code will save you a lot of time, effort, energy, and money. And it will give you recourse in the event that you can't rely on your local elected officials to advocate on your behalf and you're left and forced to advocate for yourself. Remember, knowledge is necessary. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.